Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Night Fights. Well, actually, it's the first episode of Sunday Night Fights, but just replacing Friday Night Fights this week. So, no, we had a little hiccup on Friday. It's mostly me. Just getting here. I couldn't get here on time for the show, so we decided we'll do a little bit of a pushback and still get it in within the same week, our same week. And here we are, Sunday Night Fights. The guys are actually ready already, so I won't spend a huge amount of time, but I do want to get through all the show intro stuff, give a shout outs to all our affiliates here, the folks that have helped us get to this point and help us put on the shows. So they're all on the side there: Deep Cut, Imperial Terrain, Legion Terrain. We got Gamers Grass, the studio, of course, War Scenery. We're gonna have hopefully have some stuff to feature for them in the not too distant future. Corvus Terrain, which is in the queue to get some love and get some work on the table. Back to Basics, of course, and Phoenix Games out of Australia. And we're on studios so for our intro music and sounds. So thank you very, very much. Got Frank hanging out here. Sunday night is a pleasant surprise. Fair enough. It's probably not the most convenient day for all of us, or maybe it's convenient for you guys as viewers, but it was a replacement for Friday, and a show is better than no show. So shout out to the folks in chat here. We got Bernard, Frank, as mentioned, Stan there, Canadian Bear, Graham, and Nick. Looks like he was giving us a shout out, but heading to bed as he is a little later on the East Coast. Of course, he's got to get up and sit in that tractor and then talk on Discord from there. So that's what's going on here tonight. So let's give a little bit of a show preview. We'll give you a little shout out to the socials, and then we'll get rolling here real quick with the show. So tonight we have Anthony and Jace, classic matchup as always. I think I'm playing next week, just FYI, if you guys want to come and check out episode 94. Anthony tonight, it says CIS because that was his last list, and I incorrectly put that on there because I thought he was playing CIS. He's actually playing Shadow Collective, but it has basically all CIS components or some CIS components. Jace is, in fact, playing Rebels, so that part I have right. So there's the only first mistake of the evening. And then we'll get into the list here in 1 second. I do want to make sure where to find us. You can go check out the Train Studio on Instagram. I've been trying to post a lot more there. A little less Legion content, a little bit more terrain and studio content, hence the channel name. But you can check us out on the Patreon as well. Again, mostly going to be terrain stuff, working on the Hobbit project over there, so you can check that out. But it is what directly supports the show and all the shows that we do, including the podcast. Check out our episode last week. Great episode on Tuesday. I thought it was great. Good discussion. And good discussion for me translates to great episode. And then you can also check us out on the Facebooks or really anywhere. And the Discord, of course, you can always find us posting about that. So let's check out the lists here for tonight. So Anthony, as I said, I thought he was running CIS, but it ends up he's running Shadow Collective. So I moved everything over minus the one logo. So, but Anthony is going to be running Darth Maul tonight. He's going to be running with the Darksaber, Force Push, Force Reflexes, and Tenacity. So he has a leader Maul here. And then he is going to be running one Black Sun Enforcer with the Vigo and the Frags. Pretty classic. And then they typically will be riding Shotgun and Bus. I don't know if that's how he's had set up, but we'll get the players to walk us through. I assume that's how it is. It's Naked Bus, the cheapest AA5 you can possibly run on the planet. And then backed up by 5 redundant Pike units with the Disruptor and the Capo. Just a lot of guns. So 8 activations, 797 puts Anthony as blue. And like I said, he is running the Shadow Collective Maul, not the CIS Maul there. Jace is running not that many more activations on the other side, so a Rebel low act list here. A little bit of heroes in here sprinkled in, and backed by the 2 most expensive landspeeders. That you can probably go a few more. I think one more upgrade, but they're expensive. 130 points. Running the Outer Rim Speed Jockey on there, Rocket Gunner, Ion Cannons, and Gonk. Probably would have been better if he was running CIS tonight, or against CIS, but Ion Cannon will trigger against a bus, I guess. He has 2 medium Mark 2 blasters in there, so no upgrades on them. And of course, he's got the veterans so that he can take those, and they have the heavy. So potential fire support platforms there. Some just good guns, and some critical in the list as well. So he has Underworld Connections on the Rebel Officer here for a 50-point officer. So again, cheap and just opens up the activations. And then he's got Din and IG-11 running in here. So he's got transponders and bounty programming on IG. And then Din's fully loaded here with the Beskar Spear, up close and personal, prepared supply, situational awareness, and the Mando jetpack. So an expensive din there. So we'll see how they match up on the table. We'll jump over and quickly have a look at everything. So there's the activations for you. I'll throw up what we're playing tonight. So we are going to be playing key positions, war weary, and major offensive. So Anthony is going to be on your right side of your screen. And is blue player. Jace is on the right side and is red. And I think in the top-down view, Jace, I believe, is at the top. There he is. And Anthony will be at the bottom. We have the KP position is going to be the large piece in the middle, but it's only going to be the middle section. So both players equidistant to the middle. It's not the whole thing. It's just that center section. Players are going to be playing the terrain as light terrain for the snowbanks. This is Legion terrain, by the way, for those. Then we have some Imperial terrain. So we got both the Legion and the Imperial terrain company mixed here tonight. We even have a Darkfire Designs lat over here. Jace pulled it off the shelf because he said he hadn't seen it in a while, so he wanted to put it on there. So there it is. And then the other KP looks like Anthony has that Spire maybe on his side. Anthony, which KP did you pick? Yep, that's exactly right. And then Jace looks like he went for that Snowbank. Yep. Right ahead of the land speeder there. So I will hide the scoreboard and I'll just kind of show you what the other things look like. That's a shot from my end looking down. There's a shot from the other end of the table looking up. And then there are the lists. And then there's the sort of wide angle activation screen. So I'm going to throw it over to the table, let the guys walk you through their deployments real quick here. And then let me know. No, Sean, you were good. We haven't even rolled dice yet. So you are excellent. You're on time. By the way, Sean, appreciate that. Sean joining he's the latest patron to join the train studio. So welcome. Bernard has early apologies for Anthony here. Sorry about Jace, the legend forever. Pippin will win as always. So.
Two.
All right, so I'm going to let the guys walk you through and then let me know in chat if it's loud enough. So, Anthony, why don't you walk us through your deployment?
Okay, so we got Maul infiltrated up here. We got pike unit, bus with Black Suns, pike unit.
All right, so there it is. The wall of pikes, all pointed towards the middle. Jace, walk us through what you got going on.
I got both Rebel Vets in the middle, both Mark IIs, the officer right behind the Rebel Vets, land speeder with IG, land speeder with din.
Okay, I feel like this is going to get greasy fast.
I have very few models.
So players have got the deployments down, and I didn't see anybody yelling out in chat that they couldn't hear, so hopefully they can. I'm going to throw it over to the turn one, and players, you guys can get your cards ready. So we'll see you in a few seconds. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry, I just have it silent in between the turns there just so we can do all the chatting. So if you guys lost audio, that was purposeful. All right, so players are ready for the absolute turn one. So players actually, neither one brought command cards. So they're going to look at the screen as I flip cards for them. Yeah, what's that, sorry? Oh, fair enough. Well, Anthony, that's fine. You can look on the screen and be surprised at what players are playing. So here we go. Jace has decided that he is going to play some standing orders, and Anthony is going to play some standing orders. There we are. So standing orders on standing orders. That means we are going to have a pip off here. So let's go to the pips and see who is out on top.
That's
Anthony succeeds, and Jace will be going first. All right. And away we go.
Wow.
Make sure you guys give a shout out in chat if you're joining us here. I think I got everybody who came in. Sean was worried he came in late, but he was right on time. Well, Frank, technically Anthony only forgot standing orders, but Jace, complete noob move, did forget all his cards. So.
I did bring standing orders.
Okay, fair enough. So between the two of them,
but I brought all my Rebel command cards, not my mercenary command cards.
Yeah, these guys. I mean, give us a break. This is only the 93rd episode of Friday Night Fights we've done. So,
you have more activations.
The 100 point,
I have more
get it right.
Never mind.
I'll pass, thanks.
Yeah, you'll get to pass. Okay, core.
All right, both players trying to pass.
I would love if I could pass, but I forgot I'm actually 9. So they're all the way up there.
That's true. If it wasn't Sunday, we would have had our act together. So, yeah. And at least one person in chat, let me know if you guys can hear them at the table. They're not talking currently, but when they are.
We just won't talk the whole time.
All right, so Jay's trying to get some early measurements. Looks like he's...
Did we say the snowbanks were light and difficult or just light?
you guys did not decide speed of them, so...
Yeah, so what do we want to do for snowbanks? Light and difficult or just light?
Yeah, difficult, I guess.
Okay.
They're pretty big, so I think that makes sense.
Sounds good.
I'll give you guys a shot from the close side here. So Anthony and Jace are effectively invisible on either side of that middle piece of terrain. So they'll start looking around it or pop up on top of it, and then they'll start to get some advantage. So relatively safe, north to south on this table, but moving across the diagonals, there will definitely be some shot potential.
And then we'll just shoot our heavy. Okay. Yep.
All right, so moving up and taking the first shot of the
potato gun. That'll be suppression.
All right, suppression onto one of the units of pikes, which they say thank you for.
Okay. Stack. Core.
The land speeder.
Looks like Anthony's going to try to walk out a unit of pikes and go early into the Din land speeder.
Yeah, easy if you get over there. Easy money.
Touching the KP at the same time, so if all goes according to plan, that pike unit's probably done moving for the game.
Yeah, probably. Till Din comes and eats it.
Bring it, Din.
I will announce that pre-game chat, both players declared that they were going to lose tonight.
Oh,
so I'm not sure who in chat you want to back, but chat, don't forget you guys can put in your vote for who you're cheering for tonight. Bernard did already, so not surprising there. He's backing Jace tonight. So.
Cover. We'll take away the one for impact.
Right.
So just the one.
He's got one coming into the land speeder.
And I will just donk it.
All right, he does have the outer rim, so he's got cover 2 basically all the time, unless it's sharpshooter. But and then he has a shield there, so he will flip a shield. All right, so Sean is backing Anthony here tonight, so we got a balance now.
Just wanna move up to there and take a dodge.
All right, so Jace unable to squeeze through or get the full range, so he's going to move the Mark II, take a dodge.
Yeah. I can move through next turn, but not now. Your go.
Dustin just joining us, no problem. Oh, yeah, fair enough, Dustin. Hey, you know what? You don't have to go back anywhere, my friend. I'll just do this for you. Throw that up, and you guys can have a look at the list right there. Good to see you out again, Dustin. Thanks for I saw you in the chat on Tuesday as well. So good that you're able to get out and check out some more Legion content. No Lorcana content tonight. Just FYI, I know you'll be fairly disappointed about that.
Oh, Dustin doesn't want us talking about. Yes. Did you fall or? Just watch the bus comes up. No, you do get the as expected.
All right, that was a core pull there by Anthony. All right, so Anthony getting the second vote here for Dustin. So we got 1 Jace, 2 Anthony tonight. Hopefully everybody had a good week and could have good vibes for the week to come. So it'll be a short day or a short time span between the Sunday night and the Friday night fight. So you guys are lucky. No podcast this week, just it'll be the off week there. But you guys only have to wait another 5 days for another Friday night fight episode. Dustin's not liking the non-Luke Rebels, so knocks to Jace there.
Non-loop. Yeah.
Anthony's saying tonight that he wants somebody to get some Sabine Ahsoka on the table. So we may have to have some Sabine Ahsoka make an appearance here. It will not be by me, I can tell you that.
That's the leader, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Oh, that's the leader there.
All right, so it looks like
Right,
Anthony
right.
is trying to do a little bit of give you a real close shot of Anthony there. So
We're
sliding
gonna
over
try
another
it again.
pike unit to take up
Alright.
that backside KP. So, all right, Frank's going to Jace there. So we're back at 2-2 here now. So, remember you can get your midway
Nothing.
through turn 2. You guys can put your boats in.
Okay, it's cover 2. Did that one roll for their suppression? Not that it changes anything. Just you don't have
I
to
don't
roll.
have to.
You don't have to. You literally, you play pikes so much, and I never remember you don't actually have to roll for them.
All
I
right.
got core again.
Jace with the corporal here. So he's got a Mark II and a veteran squad. One of each has already gone.
This unit will move up just to range 4, and we'll hit you with our potato gun again.
With the same unit or different unit?
A second rebel vet. Oh, that's the same unit that I
Sorry
shot
guys, I just
before.
wanted to turn that
'Cause that's the one
dehumidifier
you
off
just
so you guys don't hear a
moved
little
up,
rumble
yeah.
in the back. Hopefully we didn't. This mic shouldn't pick that up, but the other one probably did.
Crits and critical, 1 crit.
All right, there we go.
We're going.
I don't know if landspeeders are good again or if they were any more terrible, but I would say I've seen quite a few people, like I've played against Han and Chewie lately in landspeeders, and I don't think
Here
this
we
is a
go.
bad play to get them up. These two guys, basically how he has them built, they want to be close, so I think this is a good method to get them up the table. So Adam's saying his money's on the Rebels, so Jace in the lead there with 3 votes.
Din's not going to want to get out, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to pull a speeder beforehand. But
Another that was an op pull there, Jace.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it has to be Din because IG got
Yeah, IG
nothing,
has
so.
an order, so. All right, just trying to figure out how he's going to navigate.
I actually
across.
probably should have given the order to Din, not IG, but no. Okay. Din wants to stay in his speeder for this turn at least. So he'll just take another dodge and standby.
All right, so dodge standby there. Din hanging out.
Actually, he'll take an aim standby.
All right, aim standby. Change your mind there.
2 aims. Yeah, the likelihood of Din getting shot versus the speeder's not very high. Okay. Your go.
All right, Anthony to the pile and pulls. Oh, not a surprise. Core.
More core. Wow.
He has 6 of them in there, so.
So you've gone with both potato guns now, right?
Both potato guns and the one. So I've got a core, 2 land speeders, and an officer left in my bag.
Anthony's got
So-
all three pike units at the bottom. Black Suns are inside the
This
bus.
unit
That'll be his sixth
is-
core.
These ones back here?
Those ones there. And then the ones surrounding the Mark II here.
Anthony's going to try to swing out here. And then,
Hello.
sure if he's got the height to see over that or not.
Yeah.
Probably only 3 of them, but
3 of them, but can definitely see 3 of them.
All right, so they've decided he can see 3, so that's good. Heavy cover here for the vets.
yeah, set up more.
All right, there we go. So Anthony's got the cohesion bubble.
Okay. Shooting into vets, heavy cover.
Yep.
I'm not sure what you mean, Dustin. Are you still PL?
7.
Yes.
Ugh.
Oh, gotcha.
Cool. I'll
Yes,
take it
yeah,
for
we are actually gonna. I was just,
All right.
that's nothing.
All right.
We are gonna still plan to do the hobby night. Yeah, we're gonna try to pick a night.
Cool.
And then,
That is
try to
how you
work
roll
one in
dice
every
right there,
2-3 weeks
folks.
for sure. So if you're down, Dustin, just let us know. So I was talking to Anthony about that. I know Jace is down. Not sure about Landon and a few others, but yeah, we could do it in the
Landon's
studio
down.
here and pop something on the tube and yeah, just sit around and do whatever hobby you're working on.
Like that dice roll, Sean?
I saw it. Yeah, real good.
Beautiful.
I'm going to go with IG-11.
I heard blacks are 50-50, but just apparently not your black
You mean
dice.
1 out of
So
6?
yeah.
IG-11 will aim.
Yeah.
And then he has gunslinger. So first shot I'll do into the unit I've shot at before.
Another reason Anthony should have played CIS tonight, because if those were white dice, they would have probably rolled the same average.
That's why I wasn't going with IG. I don't want to go with IG. I forgot range is an important thing. I would go, but I'd only have them. And
Yeah, that's a very unlucky average roll there for Anthony. So
Last Mark II.
all right, another core pull here for Jace.
Free reposition. Move.
All right, so reposition, move. Trying to find range 3.
3 is just out.
Just
So
out, so another dodge likely happening here.
Actually,
Does have potential to do another move here.
yeah, I think another move's better because they've both gone. So they can't.
Standby doesn't do much here for Jace because, as he's pointed out, the units have already gone. All right, so he's just going to nuzzle up to range 3 there.
Okay, your go.
Way Anthony's positioned, he would have shots back, but he would have to move to get all of
So what
his
do you got
guys to
left
see.
now?
So
Landspeeders and officer and IG.
IG, yep. Anthony is at the act disadvantage, but did go second, so he does have a nice Maul nestled up there. So
He does.
Nice Maul up there to get punched down by some rebels. Okay. Well.
what are you assembling, Dustin? Are you working on Legion models or other things? And same question goes for chat. What are you guys working on? I saw somebody else saying
All you have
painting
left
something
in
tonight.
stock
And
are
what do you got
those
on the
things
hobby
that you
table right now?
Yep, these 3.
Yeah. Okay, so do I do that? Well, I guess I go stack. Core. Oh, don't be the very last thing. I was kind of hoping to pull it now. Before it gets all ironed up.
Yeah, I've been trying to pull these. But you shuffled my deck improperly.
Apparently I shuffled mine improperly too. Because this thing's gonna not even get to move the way it's going right now. How do I want to do this? I think it's better to go back here.
All right, we got here. So Sean said he's building a display shelf for miniatures. Okay, that's cool. That sounds like a project and a half. Build is a strong word. Assembling is more accurate. Okay, fair enough. Okay. I gotcha. Frank said he's working on some Tyranids. That
Yep,
sounds like a word we
I do.
don't use here. Using a lot of the Gamers Grass alien basing. All right, he's saved it with the second half of that. Nicely done.
Okay.
No.
Dustin says he's got both. I'm trying to get another faction going. Shadow Collective feels so small compared to everyone else. Yeah, I think they're pretty good. I mean, in comparison to probably like CIS, yeah. Clones can usually run pretty elite force, so fewer models. So, and I guess it depends what kind of Empire you're running too. Like if you're running like Tempest, that's a pretty low model count to Empire army. So, I mean, if you compare it against Ewoks, yeah, fair. That statement holds. So. But Anthony's not showing some early love tonight to Ewoks, giving me he's unclear how people are running them or even wanting to buy them.
They're absolutely useless.
He summarized them there in the background if you guys caught that.
We'll move and standby.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to move standby here by the unit number 4 of Pikes here. Still one to go.
Speeder, finally.
All right, Jace finally pulling what he's looking for. Great time to point out that order control is
First move, compulsory.
not Jace's friend. All right, so here's a compulsory move here. He's got, if you guys were not here at the start, I'll throw it over here, but he's got loaded. He's got the speeder jockey, he's got gonks, so he's got shields on there. He's got the ion cannon and the rocket gunner on there, so in addition to its own weapons. So
Do I just aim and heavy cover shoot you?
At the bus, you mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to shoot the bus.
Dustin, man, if you want to invest in those ATSTs, I think you'll see
Why are you
they'll
worried
do a
about
lot of
him?
damage for you. Big models,
doesn't
and
even have a
probably
gun, Jace.
still iconically my favorite Legion model. So.
I will. Yeah, I'll aim it. It's just, do I aim and heavy cover shoot you more, or do I move and shoot you in the open without an aim?
Well, let's see. I think the math is better to be in the open.
It is.
Anthony, your dice roll's still on there, so we shouldn't talk about math tonight.
Yeah, maybe don't do
Yes,
that.
I know, I
It's
know.
literally still on the dice roll.
I know.
So math is out the window
Yeah.
from roll 1 tonight.
Come there. From there and swing around.
All right, so I think Jace is just trying to opt here. What is his
But then
next best option is
he
here in
wants to
terms of
still
action
have
number 2.
range to get shot to.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate those thumbs up, guys. Thank
That
you very
very
much.
Safe from.
Small crowd tonight, but it is Sunday, so we
Shot
can't
back
expect
at
big
us,
things on an off night. But if you guys are out and about, share the link. We
Well,
appreciate
all you
that.
have
So.
left this turn is 1 unit of pikes.
Graham said he's going to start
Unit of
to
pikes.
base paint some Shatterpoint terrain to
This
use for
and
Legion.
this.
All right,
Yeah.
saved himself there with the second part of that one as well. Need to get his tables ready
Yeah, I
for the
think
store
it's
champ
pretty
I'm running
much
in
it.
October.
Oh,
Cool.
stay back
And
there
there,
and
are you
shoot.
running a Legion store champ? I assume. 16 people? Question mark.
Rocket. And
All right, so big shot coming in
with
here.
surge to hit, so that's great.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Doesn't
Those go
convert
away.
anything there, but we'll
Heavy
take
cover.
that.
and
cover.
I have impact 3, which will impact all of them.
There we go.
So 4 total.
3 blocks. Here we
Four.
go.
Running an
there's
ISP. Okay,
I
Adam.
thought you
Nice,
said-
nice, nice.
I impacted 3 and I had a natty crit.
Oh, you had a crit?
Yeah, I had a natty crit and then 5 hits. 2 went to cover, 3 impacted.
Oh, I didn't see the natty crit.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, you did.
4 and an ion.
4. Yeah, yep.
All right. Dice are starting off real good for me.
And an
Alright, so
ion, which is important.
That's a wounded. That's a wounded truck, with an ion as well. I think. Eh?
Wounded at 4.
6.
Yeah, 6.
Damage
No,
is
no,
at
no.
6.
Sorry, I just.
Yeah,
meant
with
it,
wound
it
tokens.
took wounds. Yeah, it's a wounded
It breaks
truck.
at 6.
Yeah.
With an
Okay.
ion token. Yeah.
Please be the truck.
Yeah,
God.
now you get 1 action.
Ion too?
Yes, it has an ion on it.
Yeah. All right. So, Canadian Bear. Yeah, we're hoping for to max out 18. Cool. Yep. Nice. Well, hopefully get to the numbers. Yeah, that'd be good. We have potentially another Legion tournament on the 22nd, 23rd weekend. And then after that, I think we do have some in October as well. So, good point. Yeah, so no spoilers. I will answer your question, though, Frank. Absolutely enjoying Ahsoka.
It is now 25 to 0.
Awesome.
Wow.
All right, here goes the AA5. 45 degrees? Absolutely under 45.
Right.
We are golden here.
That should be heavy from back there.
Yep. Oh, 100%.
Okay. All right. That's her.
Okay.
Now, hopefully, I can roll some saves.
It's a good
Well,
thing
the other
Anthony
one-
didn't have 2 actions there, because that AA5 would have just ramped right off of that.
We'll aim shoot to start.
Yep.
All right, so moving up the Black Suns. We got another aim shot from the other land speed. Wow.
I am so sorry.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
Okay, so that goes away. 2 for heavy cover, and then I'll impact the other
Impacts
2.
on
so
the
that'll be
2.
5.
That's 5.
Okay, so as long as I roll average, it's still alive. Come on. There.
Oh, only takes
Nice,
2.
nice. There you
But
go.
another ion.
It does not die.
Yeah, not dead.
Fair enough. So maybe I
Okay,
made an
now I gotta roll
improper
for
assumption
breakage.
that Frank was
Right.
not asking about the show, but I think with the no spoilers, I figured that was, so maybe that was safe. But
That is
Two actions
two
to move.
actions to move. Well,
And then I compulsory to here.
he's done moving anyway.
Compulsory to there.
Okay,
All right, so
all you
that
have
is
left your
a
commander.
wounded truck.
And IG.
I think it has 6 wounds
Oh,
on it.
IG still
It
got
broke.
Yeah,
It's
IG
got
still
the
got to
2
go in there.
actions to
He's
move
been
if you
face
guys
up the
didn't
whole
catch
time.
that.
Because now I have range to them, and I have range to the one I wanted to shoot.
And we'll have another ion token now.
All right. Then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I better get these guys out of the bus before it goes bye-bye. He has impact and Pierce, right?
Who? IG.
Yeah.
He has Pierce. I don't think he has impact. Not impact. So I need natty crits.
So Jace down to 1 unit left. Go here. IG. Anthony has Maul and 1 pike unit.
I was really disappointed I didn't kill it there. I was really hoping. But that would be too lucky.
I think I think killing it there was potential, but I think the fact that you got it to that position
100%.
was good.
Yeah, exactly.
Good for you. So
Oh, 1 second. Just so you know, if you moved here, you would have done Din's standby. Because he has a standby, he's within 2 of that.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. He only has surge crit, no critical. Spend is he? And spend 1 for lethal. So 2 crits with lethal 1.
2 crits?
Yep. Surge crit and a natty.
Surge crit and a
Oh,
natty
here
crit.
we go. Boom.
You got it,
Goodbye.
You'll
Anthony.
save it. No, now it's gone.
All right. Well, that was easy.
Well, it wasn't moving, and now it's not moving for
Yeah.
sure.
No, but what was about to happen out of there didn't happen now.
Yeah, that was the worrisome part.
With 3 dice, you got 2 crits. Just
Yeah.
like that, eh? Okay.
Yeah, Din's gun is nice like that. Lethal 1, surge crit.
All right, so now we got some Black Sun spilling out with a casualty and no ability to go. You already pulled them though, right, Anthony?
No.
Oh, you didn't pull them. Okay.
But he's only got core in his stack. He's got them
Oh.
and 1
them
unit
and 1
pikes.
pikes. Okay,
But
so you
they
had 2.
don't get to go now.
No, they do not know.
Right.
Holy shit.
I can take it from you, Anthony.
Okay. Well.
Anthony was rocking the Wookiee bus tonight. I'll flip back here real quick. So we were rocking the Wookiee bus. It's a little dark over here, but you can see that. Opted not to run the luggage-based bus tonight. It would have got there. All right, so we got some Black Suns that have spilled out. Now they are where they need to be from an objective standpoint. So, and they are in invisible mode here behind this large piece of terrain. So,
They come out. So basically, do you want to go Maul or do you want to go?
yeah, Frank, we've in the last couple episodes that we've featured a
enough.
bus, they haven't lasted long at all. I think they're too early identified as a threat, no matter what upgrades are on them. Just either what they're doing, what they can do, what's inside of them is always, too valuable to leave it as a target on the table.
What does
So,
his silhouette go up to?
oh, of course. I mean, it had,
It's
yeah.
the same as the speeder.
That's,
Like,
I mean, the extra
the
luggage bus
engine.
has all the tools and,
On
it's
the
very
back.
prepared
So
to face the
so
onslaught.
put on
So
this.
From being seen, I cannot see you if you.
I
are
think
on
first step is lower than. I think second step.
I can see you if you're on that.
Yeah.
stair.
Players just trying to figure out what can and can't be seen. And as predicted, we have a lot in the middle. And there's going to be a lot of game played there.
Well, I think that 1 out of 6 black dice really messed me up first turn. I should have got some casualties through. And
Yeah, it didn't help. That's
That
for sure.
hurt. Yeah.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, this just probably
There.
slows Anthony down
Okay.
a little bit from the decisions he wants to make. So, what is more interesting? Dustin's asking. I'll pose it to the
I'll pull my
viewers at
officer.
home too. So, what's more
Remove that
interesting?
with
A
Inspire.
buffed clone tank or triple ATST? I wanted to do Iden Special Forces, so I ordered like 6 months ago. Still out of stock. I was just looking over the shelf there, to be honest, Dustin, to see if I had an extra Iden, but I do not have an extra Iden. I would say that the AAA TSD is probably more interesting. I mean, clone tanks are good, but I think the AAA TSD with Tempest has a lot of fun play potential.
Move there, hand
It's
over
not
dodge.
probably the best like 6-round tournament list, but I think in any
commander.
game,
Here we
you're
go.
gonna find
All I've got
things
left
to
is
do with
IG.
it. It might lose on the objective, it might actually dominate on the objective, but either way, you're gonna kill a lot of stuff with it. You're gonna roll a lot of dice, and you're gonna be able to do a lot of things. So
so now I don't
yeah,
get
I think that's important
Yes.
too. Like interesting in what way? So I kind of laid it out there. It may not
He
be
can
the
dismount
best
those, I only moved once with
in
the-
every situation, but I think for me, if I was straight up interest, the ATSD way better. Fun to play. Again, I'm going to go ATSD then if that's the parameters which we're operating. But let chat decide, chime in, help Dustin out there.
Let's give up the bounty, turn 1.
All
I
right.
don't think IG can kill him.
Have you seen my dice rolls today?
No. IG only throws 4 dice. I mathematically cannot kill you. I need to do 5 wounds.
You know what, Jace? The way Anthony's rolling tonight, I don't even know if that's accurate.
With the way his dice are working, I don't know what math is anymore.
Anthony just rolls a dice and it just has like a -1 on it.
Anthony rolls 1 die and it just says, you die.
Okay, move to there.
That was-
Swing into
Double move swing.
Double move swing into your speeder.
Cool.
All right, so Anthony double moving Maul here
Armor
and
2
going
is all I'm gonna
into the landspeeder here. 1 wound on the landspeeder. He has the dark saber in here. Just
Oh yeah, he gets a
FYI.
better dark saber. I forget he gets 6. Well, that's nice.
So that'll be 3.
Yes.
All right, so he does have a shield to give here.
No,
not
Oh,
a
never
melee.
mind. No shield. Never mind. It's a melee.
And you'll pierce that.
There's that.
Here's
So I
that. So
take
we'll
3.
take 3.
Okay, and then he'll use force push to bring this guy here.
You bet.
To melee.
Of course.
All right, gonna haul in the Mark II. Very nice. Yeah, Anthony does know how to play his force users, so not surprised he got some trickery here.
And I'll also... Actually, no, I won't pop it.
Little surprised that Jace didn't actually opt to put some standbys up potentially if he thought that was a play there.
I probably should have, but I haven't played.
I thought that's what he was going to do.
I haven't played Legion in a long time enough to remember what to do.
We'll get back in the saddle here. We're all on. It's really good.
Those
When you
things
take a little
have
break
how
from
many
Legion, you
wounds?
kind of come back and you
These?
learn,
4.
you remember, you
4.
learn
Just
new
4.
things, learn
No.
hard lessons,
These.
learn from
Oh,
hard
the
lessons.
landspeeders.
Is he broken now?
The landspeeders have 6 wounds, break at 4.
4, they break it for you.
So it needed 1 more to break.
Hey, Aaron, how's it going? Aaron checking in from the East Coast. That's a little snowy in here, yes. I mean, we're foreshadowing, you know, winter's right around the corner here in Canada, so hopefully not
I mean,
before
I guess I just
Halloween.
bring. No, I don't.
All right, so Jason's got IG here. Decisions to be made.
Because I'd have to double move in, and that really wouldn't work. So IG is just going to aim, and then shoot the ones that have been shot before, and then shoot those guys.
All right,
So-
so he's going to gunslinger into 2
Starting over
different
there.
sets of pikes.
Sharpshooter 1, so heavy cover down to light.
Okay.
I'm going to spend the aim here.
All right, so spending an aim here.
Just
will
suppression.
just be a suppression. And then into the other unit of the pikes.
Into the other one. That will be 1 crit. Good dodge because I have Pierce 1.
All right.
Okay, that is turn.
Dodging
Yeah.
there is situational, basically. And I
Do I get my
believe-
shield back? Yes.
All right. Pops the shield back, and that is sweeping for the turn. So I'm going to jump back into thy booth. All right. Okay, guys, there we go. It was not bad. We got back in the saddle. We got a turn 1 in. We got some folks hanging out in chat. And so we got to turn 1 of the books, and we are rolling over to turn 2 here. We've had some battled, damaged Shadow Collective on one side with the bus now gone. Black Suns are down one guy. They're kind of stuck out, not really in the open, but not as far forward as they would have liked. Jace crested over the center position here with both land speeders. Anthony's flanked on both sides, though, with pike units. And he is pressing up the middle. Maul's buried deep at this point, so let's see how that trade goes. He is right now in with a Mark II, but if Maul is left exposed at all, I think it's not a great space for Maul to be in, so it'll be interesting what command cards get played and who does what here. Hardly any wounds on the Rebel side. Landspeeder did take 3. That's effectively it. Got its shield back, and they're ready to... Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Anthony pointing out that he did do a suppression to another unit, so not to leave that great achievement off the table. So, all right, players are going to work on the cards here, and then we'll jump to the turn 2 screen. And then I didn't give any shoutouts for the round, so I will do that in between here. So shoutouts to Gamer, it's our Deep Cut Studio for the mats, featuring a mat tonight as we always do here on Friday Night Fights / Sunday Night Fights. We also have to give some shout-outs to Legion Terrain. So we're featuring primarily, mostly, their Hoth or snow-themed planet. So thank you, Anthony. So we have had that on the table before. Anthony hadn't seen it all, so that was a nice surprise for him. And then we'll give a shout-out to Corvus Games Terrain. So we did have some of their buildings featured, and I have them next up in the queue to kind of start the work on them. And then finally, Gamer's Grass, of course, for all the supplying on the products. I do have some more stuff for giveaways, just random Friday Night Fight giveaway stuff. So if you guys haven't seen their new stuff, it's really, really cool. Go check them out. Always releasing new products, new items. And I think you guys would be remiss if you didn't at least go check out the website. So they have some really cool colors. If you play Legion and or other games, I think you'll find something that will help you and up your basing game for sure. It's like the easy button for basing, to be perfectly honest. So, all right, we're gonna jump into turn 2 here. I have one card just waiting on Jace, and then we'll flop the command cards here. So he's coming over to show me right now. All right, perfect. All right, we are ready. Let me just hide these other ones here. I'll get rid of those. And red player Jace, he has decided that he is going to play This Is the Way, and Anthony is going to play At Last, but he's going to play it on this side because that's where he is. So, all right, so there we go. Let me slide that over to this side here. And Jace is going to roll. I'm going to tell you who wins. There it is. Jace is going to pop the win there, and we will get underway here for turn 2. If you have not been familiar or haven't seen This Is the Way, goes to Din only, and Din gains 1 dodge token and Relentless. After he performs a move, obviously he can do an attack. That can be both a melee or I guess not or a shooting attack. So, all right, let me get rid of this stuff, get rid of that stuff. Pop up This Is the Way, put it in slot 2, and we are good.
Pierceful matter against you, but immune pierceful matter. And then
well, Sean, he took your advice, and he has played the 1 pip, but unfortunately he had lost the pip off there. So,
which again won't matter because you're.
Stan said he's taking a break from painting and casting a vote for the Rebels.
But
all right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to disembark to get.
He does have the dark saber, so he will have cunning. So I should remind Anthony of that. He probably forgot things. Anthony, you have cunning, right, on dark saber?
Oh, I do have cunning. Yeah.
Oh, you got cunning. Never mind. You win anyway. You win.
Forgot.
Never mind.
Clicking all the buttons and not paying that close of attention.
You get to go first.
He is
have fun.
winning with cunning.
I totally forgot Maul with cunning.
Yep. Thank you, Sean. Also put that in there. So thanks for the reminder, fellas. I don't pay attention to. I don't play the game. I just cast. But that's an important point. So thanks for helping us out there.
Okay, so we got the A.
Helping us out remembering things.
So first thing I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna swing into that.
All right, so no surprise, we do have Maul going here first. Swinging into Din or land speeder.
Land speeder.
Okay. So big swing happening here.
Oh, that's looking at.
Yeah, looking good there.
It's 4 so far. B4.
All right, so 4. He's got 3 wounds to give plus a dodge there.
5 saves.
Oh.
No.
Is the dodge? Oh, the dodge is on.
The dodge
Din.
is on Din.
Yeah,
So
Din.
now he loses his act.
Correct.
Boom.
Now, where do I want to put him?
All right, so he's gonna pop out to
Okay.
there.
Okay.
All right, so land speeder down, and Din is also losing the activation. So,
Nothing broke.
The guy popped off the top, but that's just, he just sits on the top.
Anthony, you want to grab those shields off the table there? So just
Yes, those are gone.
Yeah, fair enough. There we go.
And the wound token.
Wound tokens, yeah. So we'll slide that over, and then Din's activation
Poor
is
landspeeder. You stood no chance against Maul.
non-activation. So
See, I killed a 65 point act. You killed 130.
yeah, that is an expensive land speeder.
Yeah, the fact that the shields can't be used in melee hurts.
So this is spent.
All right, so that's swing one or action one.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna pop my reflexes.
Reflexes
Okay.
here.
Now I'm gonna recover and get them both back.
Okay, now
Okay.
recovering and getting push and reflexes back.
So one action left.
I cannot stand by.
Yeah, I wouldn't play the card finger Maul like cunning. That is bad. Because I was going for the roll off.
Okay, well. Do I just play safe? Because I kind of can just kill Din this turn.
Yeah, Din's kind of just sitting there.
But then I lose Maul if I don't. Because you're going to pull a core. Oh, this is a tough decision. This is the game decision. Really. If Maul can survive, I don't think he can though.
Anthony's in deep contemplation at the table. Hopefully you guys are picking that up. Let me know, because otherwise I can turn the volume up. But I think it's just good to listen to him.
Like I could kill Din this turn if I don't base him with Maul. But then I also lose Maul. I think. How far away are your rebel troopers? Where's your unit leaders?
Right here and right here.
Okay. So one.
More than a speed 2 for both of them.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm going to force push this guy.
Forward.
Yeah, we're gonna make him nice and juicy.
You betcha.
And then we're just gonna
Based
baste in.
in. Noise. There. Perfect. Okay. Cool.
All right, so Anthony's got it figured out. So push the Mark II out, and then basing,
takes a wound and a suppression,
Yep.
right?
Got it already.
Okay.
It's got a
and
dodge.
then
a wound,
basing
and a
Din. So opting not to go for the kill on Din here, potentially leaving a Mark II flapping in the wind here.
pull the core.
All right,
I'm gonna
Jace
go with
now
that
pulls
Mark
core.
II.
Yeah.
We will shoot that one
Yeah, I think that's probably also
102 suppression.
accurate, Sean.
Yeah. for another suppression.
Okay.
All right, so Jace shooting and then moving back,
Get out of
not
that
basing
range.
Maul here, obviously.
Okay.
Okay, well, go with one of these.
All right, we got a core pull here by Anthony.
So it's
Once
gonna
again,
be
guys,
about
appreciate
here.
those thumbs up. Thanks for hanging out with us, checking it all in.
Gonna go with these guys. They're going to aim.
I was going to mention
shoot.
to you, Sean, too. Don't forget
Okay.
that Patreon
So
tier 3.
heavy cover
Anytime
with
you're
armor 1.
looking for that terrain consult, that's part of it. So let me know.
It's gonna aim.
Oh, that's a much better roll by Anthony there.
It is.
So we got
2.
2 away for heavy cover. I was spending my surge
Spending the surge.
to get rid
Spending
of
a surge there.
armor.
Yep. So that'll be
And the
3
rest
then.
will be 3.
Takes 2.
2.
All right. Shots into IG there.
Yep. In IG.
Yep. All right, 2 into IG.
Core.
Core pull here by Jace. IG's a 5 wounder, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just outside. Actually, no. These guys are up. You could hit these
Oh,
guys.
wait,
with
hit
three.
them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because range is being
Sorry.
measured. Anthony's a good point. Good sportsmanship
I will
sportsmanship
aim
by
and
Anthony.
shoot
They're
them
pointing
then.
out that there's a guy actually in the doorway who's technically closer than the leader.
So
That'll be 1 crit, 1 hit after heavy.
Sorry guys.
So spend the dodge
two,
and then roll 4 dice, or just roll 5 dice.
yeah. So it's 2 after cover, right?
Yeah, 1 crit, 1 hit after
So
cover.
I'll dodge and then throw 3 to save 1.
All right, so dodge and then rolling 3,
Yeah,
trying to
pretty
look
easy.
for a single.
You got your Pierce though.
No
Right.
pierce on.
No, I'm
him.
thinking of him. when he
Oh,
goes.
of IG, yes. IG does have pierce.
So I'd roll 5 to save 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
All right, so saving the dodge here.
You roll 4 to save 2.
4 to save.
Because 2, and then you max at danger sense 2.
Danger sense 2, yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna spend the dodge.
Okay.
All right, so
And
is spending the dodge, rolling 3, trying to save 1, doesn't, still lose.
Loses the one anyway. I can see him.
All that math hurt the pike
I
brains,
guess
and
you
then
could
they
take
just
any one of
decided
them.
to die anyway.
Force suppression and no dodge on him. And then it's your go.
Is that just a face-up token on the top of Anthony's stack there?
Yeah, because they're all core.
the mystery stack that's not so much a mystery there. So
Okay.
anyone who's new to Legion watching this for the first time, those are all typically turned over. Because they're all the same, we are indifferent about the pulls here.
Your go. Unless you want to pass.
That'll be a YouTube comment that'll come down the pipe for sure. So
Because I've got 6 and you've got 5 left.
1, 2, 3,
Because it should just be your stack,
4.
right?
I just have 4 left.
And the black suns.
1,
Right.
2, 3, 4. No, I just got 4 left.
there's 2 pikes
There's 2
over there,
pikes
Anthony.
Over here, though.
Right, but 1. Oh no, 1 hasn't gone.
Yeah, you
none
have
of
5.
them
Yeah.
got
Yeah, 5, and you got 6. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll pass.
All right, so Anthony passing here over to Jace. Jace with operative
IG.
pull.
IG's going to aim 8 because it's AI aim with the bounty protocols, and shoot the same 2 units that he shot before.
Okay.
So that one first again.
Okay.
That'll
2
be
crits.
Yeah, big brain
not
play
surge,
for sure,
just
Sean,
a
for
hit,
sure. Yeah,
and then sharpshooter 1. So
it's
1
the
still
ultimate
2,
intimidation to your opponent.
2.
and you get 4 dice.
And reminder,
because of danger sense.
again, another reason Anthony should have played CIS. This wouldn't have been a problem. The stack.
Loses 2.
Ooh,
Yeah, I have not been
bleeding pikes over here.
well at all.
Probably really good that land speeder died because that extra pressure over there would not have been welcomed.
There.
Oh, I lost 2.
Yeah, because I was like, otherwise I think you're no, because you should have 1 more guy. Than
Yeah, there's 3 left.
Yeah.
All right, so
him
that pike
and-
unit is now down
one
3
inside.
bodies.
inside there still. Yeah.
Okay.
And then second shot into them.
All right, another
Still have
IG
the aim.
shot coming in here.
Spin the aim. 1 after cover.
1 after cover.
Cool.
Can dodge. No pierce because there's no hit left to roll for.
Oh, I should have rolled for a suppression on IG.
He's a
Not that it
droid.
matters because he's a droid.
Doesn't
Nope.
care.
So we'll keep it.
All right, back over to Anthony. Cannot pass anymore. Pass mechanic's already been done. Oh, that is one thing. I'm going to make a pass icon so that I can remind myself and pop it up on the screen, and you guys can know if it's been played no matter when you come in. So
There's
if I
3
forget
more
about doing
units, I'll
that,
suppress the shit.
keep
They should
reminding
have
me,
a 5th
guys.
one as well from IG just shooting them.
So I can put a pass mechanic up on the screen. I think that will be helpful to all, including
Who
me.
knows, maybe I can panic a unit for the first time ever.
All right, so Anthony needing to roll 5 here. They will
Yeah.
panic.
I continue
So,
to not roll anything on white. Oh my god.
So you remove 2 though, so you go down to 3 because you just do nothing and remove your courage value.
Yipper.
Which is 2.
Wow.
And then 1 more at the end of the round.
A lot
So
of blanks in a row.
Yeah.
A lot of, that's like 10 in a row.
That is a lot of blanks in a row.
all right, so Anthony incorrectly did have 2 passes this round. And Jace also had a pass, so this is just a weird round with 3 pass mechanics and
This rebel vet unit's gonna move up to
Pseudo
rank 3
passes,
and
so.
then shoot
Okay.
that unit that you just.
Dustin, one of the things
Did
I
it
was talking
kill
about
you
is
passes
I
with?
really think that there should be a pass token. I think it would be great for to have a pass in the game, and you just you flip it back and
Critical
forth
2.
per round to your opponent
So
based
those
on
go away.
who
Heavy
potentially
cover.
has the
Those go
ability
away.
to make a
And
pass.
4.
4.
And you get to roll 6 dice.
Just to kind of be a reminder for both players, and if you got in the habit of moving it around and having it, I think it becomes a little bit more frequent and something that you might remember
kill
to
1,
use. So.
lose 1, because you block 3 of the 4.
Oh, shit.
So it's either the heavy or the guy inside.
Yeah, it's the guy inside, I guess.
Absolutely, you
And
can
back to the force suppression.
request a list, and don't feel bad about doing it. We're coming in late. We appreciate you coming in at all. So there's the list right there. Anthony has Maul, Force Push, Force Reflexes, Tenacity, and the Saber. 5 pikes with the Disruptor and the Syndicate capo. We got Enforcers with the Magnet, Vigo, and Grenades. And we had an AA5 Speeder Truck, but it is no longer... Oh. Adam's saying he's lost sound, but can you guys hear me? Should be able to hear me here. Check, 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 check. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Rebel on the other side have the Rebel Officer, Din, IG-11, double veterans with the CMO 93. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. Maybe that just cut out for you, Adam. I think it should have been okay. 2 Mark II blasters and 2 land speeders. One is also no longer with us. So Maul was able to hack that up with 2 swings of the lightsabers. So subsequently, the land speeders came in and did a boatload of work on the AA5. So round 1, just so you know, call me Captain. The Black Suns were unceremoniously yeeted out of the AA5 and didn't get an activation. This round, Din lost his chariot and also will not be going.
Yeah, trying to get these 3 in the open.
All right, so it looks like Anthony is going to sneak up.
I would have liked cover from
I think this is a small pike unit here.
Yeah, because it's in placement.
I thought they're troopers.
Right, but they're in placement troopers, don't they still? They did before, I know that, so unless that changed.
Emplacement troopers give cover?
I don't think the emplacements will give cover
They
anymore.
don't give light cover anymore?
I don't think so.
Okay.
let me confirm though, because
So if
they did
if
change
it
a couple
doesn't,
rules
then
with them.
yes,
So
you are good for 3 in the open.
Okay.
I think though. No, so yeah, and they changed like you can like the move through, they move through, so you can't move through them anymore, but they can still move through, so that was a change, but no no light cover.
Right. Okay, cool. That was a change. So yeah, you got me in the open there then.
And then did those troopers base? No, because they didn't base Maul, right? They're behind Din there.
Yeah, they're behind Din. Okay. They're basing Din.
They're basing Din. Gotcha. That's kind of what it's looking like from Anthony's or from Jace's end here.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
All right, so pike shot into the Mark II.
For 4.
For 4, Jace has got to make saves here.
No,
They
not Mark
do
II
have 4
into
wounds.
them.
Yeah, into the vets.
Oh, into the vets. Sorry, not into the Mark II. And they
Nope.
saved none.
Cool.
That did hurt.
Just the leader left.
That's not great. White dice not coming up on either end here, which is
I will pull
quite fair.
the
looks like
land speeder.
we did pull a speeder here, so heavy transport.
I will.
This is the
compulsory.
IG transport. That'll be a compulsory move there.
Compulsory to there. Recover to get my.
Your guns back.
Yeah.
Guns are back, so that'll be
The
a
rocket doesn't exhaust, just
and
the
ion is the guns
ion.
he's referring to. Also the one on board gun as well.
Now they're in the open.
Yeah. Right.
Or the other unit that just shot.
Yeah, the other. No, I gotta finish off the one that.
All right, so Jace opting to go into the unit that has 3 models left, I believe.
For 4.
Yeah, all right.
Light cover will make it down to 3.
3 with the
So
light
3
cover.
rolling 5.
Does have danger sense, so he'll be rolling 5 here with the danger sense 2.
Blocks 1, so
And
takes 2, which will kill the unit.
That'll get it. I guess they only have 2 models left, sorry.
Yeah, I've been chipping them the whole time.
All right, so that is a pike unit down. We should jump over to the big board here and do some activation cleanup here. So we are down 1 pike and 1 bus. Sorry, that's not the bus that disappeared there. We are not down. We are down 1 bus and 1 pike. And on Jace's side, we are down 1 land speeder. And Jace, you just lost 1 land speeder, right? And you got a unit of soon to be 2 and 1 unit of rebels. That is also looking mighty unhealthy. So, all right. So Anthony's got a pike unit here to go. I think he has 3 pike units total left on the table to go this round. Core activation right now for Anthony.
Here they come.
A reminder for folks at home as well, if you haven't been tracking, it is turn 2, because I didn't roll that over. I did not put a timer for these guys, but I think they'll be fine.
Assuming you're shooting my speeder?
We'll be fine for time, I think, in total here.
No!
So it is currently 0-0. We are playing KP, of course, so we will not be scoring until the end of the game.
I just don't have enough guns to deal with this many pikes. They can swarm me from everywhere.
All right, a pike shot into...
This is into IG.
Oh, that does not
That's
feel
Heavy
good.
cover and armor.
Yeah.
It's a miss.
Cover, armor,
So that'll be
Gonzo,
another
4. IG has 3 wounds to give here, looking for a much better save than the first time.
Nope.
That is a
Just
dead
dead.
IG. Wow, that was red dice. Not come up hot.
IG never saves well.
Yee. That is not what Jace is looking for there.
Core, which has to be these guys, and then that will be my last one because this one is also red. So these core.
Nice, nice. Dustin, do you remember which individual they were? Dustin saying that he bought some Star Wars Legion tokens from a Saskatoon guy, and they ended up being Friday Night Fight tokens. So
They'll move to here, and then we'll shoot your unit there.
and what circa are they? What color, I guess, is what?
Woo!
Okay.
So crit.
Both players throwing
got it.
fire on the
I think
offensive
it's only
dice here, and
critical
nothing
one.
but wet noodles on the defense here. So.
Nope, it is
Oh,
red.
cool. Dustin, that's
So
Mike Nielsen that you
that's
bought them
crits,
from.
and then the
So
rest surge to
they
hit.
probably were like,
So
they must have been like,
2,
oh yeah, okay, so the
2
Black
plus a
Legion
dodge.
Academy
Yep,
ones,
which
I
would be
think.
that, so 3. Yep.
So like a Vader themed, I
haven't
think.
been shot yet, so no suppression.
Black yellow, if
Correct.
I'm thinking about the right ones. But
Only
very
was one.
cool, very cool. That was our first
Oh,
run of them. So
Yep.
all right, so
Alright.
Anthony managed to save 2 there,
Okay, so
Yes.
now
dodged
you've got
1, and then
Just
so
my commander left.
just,
And you've
uh,
got 1.
Pike
Yep.
and these guys.
And the Black Sun's right.
But Jace is where he needs to be on the KP, so just unfortunate that he's lost IG there to kind of threaten the back objective. Does also need to take care of his own, which is that
Does-
snowbank there
it
that
doesn't
is
have
immediately to the
disengage
west of the land
No,
speeder.
no disengage cards. But he does have a card that lets him shoot out of combat.
All right, so Black
That guy-
Sun's
he has a card that
moving
lets him
up.
attack twice
Players
and he's
just
got his first
so you
foul.
guys are aware,
Yeah, you got
are playing the stairs and the top
Bye-bye,
as
land
open,
speeder.
Hope so.
and only going from the base up any of the sides would be a speed one. So Anthony just arcing up the stairs there so he can move. So yeah, no, don't you don't have to remind me of that, Frank. Yeah, it was a while ago. So yeah, me and Joe and
All right,
John
let's
started
see
that
what
a long
happens.
time ago.
So
Man, I've been
one
doing this a
frag.
long time, a
Frag.
lot of Legion.
Frag.
So
You're gonna
1,
make
2,
that.
3.
Make that frag, and then
probably
3
speaks to
more.
the fact that where our heads at and where our hearts are at for this
Cool.
game. So
Spend the aim.
Black Sun's doing damage here.
There's lots of crits.
Those go away.
All right, so crits with the
Surge
frag
crit.
grenade is gonna surge those to crits.
Cover 2.
Yes.
Oh, but I got impact 3.
But cover first.
Cover first, then impact.
Shit.
6 total is 6.
Yes, 6 total.
Okay.
So I'll spend 2 shields and make it 4.
All right, so 4 into the land speeder. This one has not taken any damage
And I'll
until
block
now.
1. So I'm not broken yet.
Not
Take
broke.
it.
He will be 3 out of 6. So breaks on 4.
I got my officer. He will inspire Din.
Okay.
I would say, Frank, and hopefully you're in agreement here that we've come a long way too. Not that I think everyone starts somewhere, but we've done a lot of things since those early episodes, and
Who do you got, that
including
pike
this
unit left?
particular
Yeah.
segment of our episodes. In the
So just move up here.
first Friday night
Shoot
fights.
them in heavy covered. Take a suppression.
All right. So looks like the officer just decided to
Just pop,
pop a
suppression.
shot. Yeah, just put that suppression up there.
And your last pikes, because I've got nothing left.
All right, we got one more pike that can basically move up and, well, for Anthony's sake, do the same thing, and for Jace's sake, really hoping that they roll poorly.
He's got no shields left.
Yeah.
I probably can't. They got 5 wounds?
Six
So you
wounds
need
total.
3 more.
I do want to go into these things. Oh, that thing just does too much damage. I think I gotta take it out. Just too much damage. Actually, let's go back here though.
All right, so it looks like Anthony's going to keep that cover, sneak up there, and what kind of damage you can get into this land speeder here. We'll have cover 2, even though he's there, thanks to the speed jockey. Ooh,
No crits, so just one.
Yep. No.
no, it's not
cover.
it's not armor.
Oh, right.
So, yeah,
not
that's a lot of damage.
You'll spend. I'm assuming you'll spend your surge because
Yep.
it's the last act. That goes away.
Yeah.
And then armor 2, so then it's 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm not full armor.
No, he's forcing them through though.
I live with 1 health left.
Yep.
Okay.
Not the full armor version. That would have been.
And it takes
real
me 2
good if it
actions to
was.
move, but good thing I go compulsory.
Yep.
Okay, that's the end of the turn.
All right, players are done sweeping the things. I'm going to jump back here. Yeah. Appreciate that. I appreciate that, Frank. Thank you. It's fun. I wouldn't do it if I didn't really enjoy it. Sometimes it feels, when it lands on a real busy day. Sometimes it feels like it's not the best thing to do. It takes time and takes energy, but I think there's something to be said for the consistency. And so, like I said, in the show notes there, a much deserved break, in the month of August, but we're back and the guys are talking. We're all busy in the summer doing lots of different things, but as it kind of goes through the fall and the winter, this becomes what we mostly do and what we look forward to doing. So, getting together and chatting each and every week. So, and I'm hoping to get the hobby things going here for the, folks that we have in the local area, build up some games and some new faces would be great. And, talk hobby and do all the things because fundamentally, first and foremost, that's what this studio was built for. So we've expanded since, but, that's still where we're at in the base structure of the space. So I'm just waiting for players to do the things that they do. Jace has got things he's showing me. Cool. I like it. And while that's happening... Cool. All right, so we're going to go into turn 3. Quick shout out to Imperial Terrain. Thank you very much for some of the items on the table here tonight. I actually found another box for mule parts, so I'm slowly working my way through sanding it. So I want to make sure I get that on the table, but go check out Imperial Terrain. I think they dropped another thing today inspired by a show that we didn't speak about too much because we don't want to spoil it, but if you see the new drops by them, maybe you'll get some inspiration on your own. So also, shout-outs to Bryant down in Australia, Phoenix Games Australia. Bryant is, I sort of was chatting to him a week or two ago about getting back and doing some things, and I know he's got to sort out kids' schedules and all that stuff, but we hope that Bryant will be available and get him on here so we can hear some of that sweet Australian accent. So here we go over to the command cards. We have... Jace is going to be playing something. I think it is this one right here. He likes those odds. Not sure if he actually likes the odds that are happening right now on the table. And Anthony has decided that he is going to be playing, I believe he said he's playing Duel. Anthony, you're playing Duel, right? Okay. All right. Duel with the cutting. Oh, Anthony with the insult there. Where's that other one, Pip? Oh yeah, you don't have that.
So what's?
Oh, I'll go back there for you, Anthony. There you go. So this one says Din. All right. Yes. So Jace reading that off to Anthony, but he's not hot mic'd at the table, so But yeah, so this is be kind of Din's Hail Mary and see if he lives to make it happen.
All right, there you go, good sir. You want to shuffle mine?
Oh yeah,
I
hey
got
Frank,
5
that was wicked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
come
think-
down. That was the first time I got to go down
All right.
and
What are you
play and meet
doing?
with Joe. So that was a fun event. Absolutely had a blast. Anytime I go anywhere, like the Dallas trip was really fantastic. Getting down and seeing Pally and Travis and all those
Shoot
guys.
me and run
Anthony
away.
came with me on that trip. Super fun. Anthony had the spicy chicken sandwich on that trip, and that's where that story was born. You know, Gen Con trips, Adepticon last year, all of them are awesome. Anytime we get to meet up with any people, even my summer trip, you know, going down and playing with OS Dad Anthony and Nick, and meeting up with Aaron, playing you know, a couple
This is
different
the one where I can't
stores,
spend
all
tokens
are
as long
awesome,
as you
and
pay.
that is just a, you know, a spin-off of what we do here, which is really super fun. So, and we're definitely still interested in, you know, maybe having something up here and inviting everyone who wants to be a part of you know, a little event we could throw, and I think we could make it not only a Legion event but a really cool hangout too. So so stay tuned if we get down the
Okay,
track of
so
thinking,
move
and
to here.
you know, Frank's already planning a trip
Going
up, so
to
you know,
split
what
fire.
better time.
Okay.
So Magdet and Crack into here.
Okay, and then the other 6
And
dice.
then the other
This is
six
a lot
dice
of
are going to
hurt
go
coming
into-
Single
land speed
dude.
away here.
That's
I'll go into-
5 man.
I'll go into the 5 man.
Okay. Sounds good.
So sound off in chat if you guys would be
Alright.
down for
Lance
like
leader
an
first, or
FNF
do you wanna get rid of
FNF
the
event
Or
event
sorry,
weekend.
yeah,
We'd make it just more than a Legion event for sure.
No, so that'll be
3 crits. Sorry, 2 crits because I still have
Cover.
Oh, you
Still got
get
cover.
the cover.
No, because you have blast on the make that, don't you? Actually.
Yeah.
He does have blast, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So
Right.
certain
Oh, yeah.
Mag
so
We would-
and then you impact, so 4. So I'll spend a shield and I have to roll 3 saves. I'll roll none.
Or 0. So it's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the 6 into the
Into the 5 man.
5 man.
All right, so 6 into the 5-man veterans
I'll put
hanging
it
out
into
there.
the little, what's it
Single
called?
dude?
No, this
Oh,
thing.
into the Mark II. Okay.
There you go. Sean's got some Canadian roots here.
You got the aim.
Okay. Needs the aim.
Or 3.
I don't think you have.
Oh,
you don't have scopes on them. I don't think.
But they're precise one.
Precise
Oh,
one.
precise one.
Precise
Gotcha.
one needed.
Yep.
I will take 3 and live with 1 health.
Jeez. Joke.
He's gone.
I will pull. Sorry, I will not pull. I want to go with Din before he dies. I can't spend tokens against you.
Oh,
This-
right,
this
that's
is-
why I wanted to move them away. Because Din's just gonna pop him. Pierce him down.
All right. So.
Do you have your card? I just want to see.
Right.
Because what's it? Can't.
Can't spend.
You cannot spend them.
So I just can't spend them at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So I still can't spend them against them either. That's terrible. Okay. Din will.
I mean, Aaron, you already live. You
Yeah.
already live in Canada, so like your February and our February.
He'll swing out Maul
It's just cold.
Okay.
for
It's
4.
it's actually less cold here because I find the moisture of the East
Okay,
Coast
make it
is
3.
far more piercing than the brutal winds of the West.
Takes 1. And then shoot into the Black Suns. Sharpshooter 1, so that'll be 1.
Dead?
No.
It's not Pierce?
It's lethal and I can't spend aim tokens.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Do you have a dodge there, Anthony, or is that on the
Not on
pikes?
that.
No, not on them.
That's just on the unit behind.
do lose.
All right, so one more Black Sun down, so they are down to 4.
And then it does not matter what else I do because I cannot spend dodge tokens. I'll
And
take a dodge
then-
token, but I can't spend it as long as you're
Did Maul take a second wound?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maul
Okay.
took a second.
So Maul's on 2 wounds. The other 3 that's marking on the mark.
It's okay, he'll just use witch magic and then he's good to go.
Yeah. Well, not this round, but yeah.
Yeah. Alright, what you got?
Okay, so Din's
The
done.
Black Suns are down to
Correct.
4 models. They're a little hard to see on the overhead, but
So I'm going
I'm
to-
literally down to 10 models.
I mean, you didn't start with that many more than 10.
I mean, I've only lost 7 models.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You did start with a lot more
And
models
Maul's
than
going
that.
to
So.
reflexes for a dodge.
Yep.
Recover to get them both back.
Yep. Pushed in away and just eat troops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna push Din
I'm assuming this way.
up there.
It'll be somewhere like here.
Yeah.
Since Jace is all done with that, I think personally I would have probably played a little wider out with my land speeders.
Jump here.
just to take a bit of more of
Take a swing.
a roundabout route to get in, so
That's
that they couldn't be
recover.
vectored in by all of them.
Recover, move, and now
attack.
swing will be your last one.
You know, whether it was to go along the the top and cut in around that spire, or to come down
I
a
do
little
have
bit
up close
tighter and get
personal
down
photo
by the
of
shield
that.
generator.
Don't
But
like shooting that.
I think the cross path
so
was
that
a
is
little, I
only
think a little
4.
bit too much
Okay.
into the mouth of the guns
4
for
Pierce
me.
2. Hey, look, I made a save. Guess what? Doesn't matter. Both of my rebel vets are now down to 1 dude.
Well, they're clearly the best dude.
Oh, 100%.
That's why they're the leaders.
Yep. I'll go with. I'll go with the almost dead Mark II.
Almost dead Mark II.
Rally doesn't matter though because it's courage 2.
All
Aim
right.
and shoot
Aim and
the
shoot.
pikes in front of it.
Aim and shoot into the pikes in front.
That's 2 crits so
2
far.
crits so far, not bad. Probably just spending the aim here on both.
Yeah.
I guess you're looking for natties.
Well, here's the thing: you can still dodge the crits.
Yeah.
So I kind of. Oh, but that would just go away to cover
Just go away
anyway.
to cover.
Yeah, so I
You
got
gotta
to
spend it
that.
here, no matter what.
Nope. So dodge 1.
Result
and
the
then
same anyway, but
you roll 2 dice for.
you had to
the
get
other
one more crit there, so. That's what I was getting at, Sean. Like I just think with the speed they would have made up any range bands necessary. It's just you could have controlled them a bit better because
Okay,
they
your
were
go.
in range off the first move.
Okay, I'll go with that.
And I think you just needed to go a little bit left or right with them so that you weren't eating all. Because then when you cut across, obviously you
One
have
action.
5 pikes, Black Suns, Maul,
Yep.
everything got into them, and I think you really just need to
You betcha.
not have that pile up. You need to have the
You
ability
betcha.
to trigger those
Five
gonks at
blocks
the
in
end
a
of the
red.
round. I would have been fine to bring them together because I think that would have been fine. Just bringing their guns to bear, and so you want to win the gunfight with them,
Yeah.
no matter where they go.
So, what do you have cover?
Very minimum, I have light cover. Even if I have heavy. Oh look, you kill me.
All
You
right,
only need one.
so Mark II off the table there,
Yeah.
and then there were 5 models.
Another core. Mark II, again into them. Aim and shoot. For 1 crit.
All right, so Anthony rolling 3 here to save 1.
Does save.
Does save.
Third expression. And over to him.
Okay. There's suppression.
Pike onslaught here.
You don't want to
moving.
just go with the guys up here and just wipe me? I've got 3 guys left to go with.
Yeah, I know.
Big brain plays here by Jace as he's choreographing his own defeat. I think the
The
route
problem
that
with
both
landspeeders
players.
is they're not fast because they're only speed 2.
What's that, sorry, Jace?
I said the problem with landspeeders is they aren't fast because they're only speed 2.
Yeah, I don't think you have to get there all in one speed. I think just coming at slightly different vector in, I think would have been
My
okay.
problem is that I had to wait till I had to place one of them before the bus.
Yeah, no doubt there.
And then I
I
had to
think.
place the other one to counter the bus.
Yeah, I think you just had to basically pick and put them both together and say I'm here, and then see what Anthony does.
Guess
No.
we're shooting your commander.
Yeah.
All right, so shots coming in here from the pike into the exposed commander. I think he's in the open.
Should be.
Oh, Anthony's
Send
just.
search.
Other than that first die roll,
So 6.
the rest of them have been exceptionally good.
He's dead.
He's
just.
dead. Just dead.
Dead. Dead. Hey, look, this guy's alive.
A single veteran.
Single guy. Smack them all.
Oh, this
Take a
smack
crit.
over
You
a
can't
crit.
dodge that.
Can't dodge that. Maul.
Takes it.
If we were zoomed in enough, what actually happened there is he did the double finger poke into Maul's eyes there.
Right.
A la Three
Here you
Stooges,
go.
yeah. He definitely did the double finger poke. All right, Anthony's just going to press the gas pedal here, which is
Just
subsequently.
Anthony's
located
breathing
in
heavy, like he's got to figure out what he's doing.
Yeah.
Aim, shoot
the,
this.
the gas pedal,
You don't
which
wanna
is
kill the
subsequently
single dude?
located on
Oh,
Jace's
okay.
throat here.
Okay, aim, shoot, din. 2 dodges and prepared supplies.
Just all good rolls right now. Spend a surge.
Spin the surge.
Okay.
And he doesn't have suppression yet, so.
No,
No
I'll spend my
suppression.
prepared supplies and all my dodges.
All right, so making 3 of those go away. Din, Nolan 4.
Makes them all.
There you go.
Loves it.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Whistling bird's coming.
I mean, whistling birds going off.
I
and just
see you
being-
played knifey spoony before.
Yeah, hey, that's my line. I like it. I like it.
I will pull this
He's
single.
going
dude,
out, but he's going out swinging, so that's fine.
The doink and swing at Maul.
All
Come
right.
on, come on, one more crit.
Here's a veteran.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes! Do another wound, another wound,
Maul's
go.
going down
another
here.
wound, another wound. Yes!
So while Maul was bent over
This is-
with blinded, you got a
This
kick
is
right
how
in the
Maul
junk.
dies every time. Troopers just punch him down.
You got anything left?
Yeah, I still have these guys,
All right.
I'm out, so it's just whatever.
which are also going to aim, shoot, din.
Yeah, you bet.
Jace, did that mark 2 at the top go? You
This
took
one?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, shot into them.
You just took his token away already.
Yeah, I took all the tokens
Oh, okay,
away.
gotcha. Okay,
Just because I'm
tracking.
out.
Okay, no, that's fair.
I've only got Din and 2 bodies in the mark.
All right, is this a shot into Din?
Yep.
Okay. Another great shot.
Aim. I guess I might as well use that. Well, no.
You got a surge token.
I got a search token, might as well use it.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, just
Okay, so 1 for cover.
boats out to
So
full.
7.
All right, Jace has got to make this happen.
I'll take 3.
Not bad, not bad.
Alive on 1.
Alive on 1, but he ain't dead.
He's not
So
dead.
there's
what
that.
You're saying there's a chance.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm playing Whistling Birds. It's the only card I have left besides Standing Order.
Jace heavily telegraphing. Let me jump back in here. We are probably going to play one more turn. At least one turn. Probably only one. Foreshadowing. Oh, players are skipping ahead. Hold on, players. Turn 4. Hold on. We want to give a shout out to our affiliate podcast, Dice Time. Go check them out. Ben and Paul over there. I'm not sure if they've dropped any episode. I haven't got an episode lately from Ben, but clearly Ben is still around because he was on our podcast right before our summer break. So go give them a listen. You guys can listen to them on the usual podcast apps. So if you want to not consume the YouTube version, you can. And then shout out to War Scenery. Kickstarter's in full drive, and we're hopefully waiting to get some scenery here in the studio so we can get it on the table for you guys. So, all right, let me jump over command cards. Players have already told each other, but that doesn't help you guys at home. So let me hide that one, and then let me hide that one. And then Jace is now playing Whistling Birds. The first time we've seen Whistling Birds played. And Anthony, I think, said he's playing Witch Magic. It's a slight issue here. Yes. Yes.
Does Maul heal now or at the beginning of his activation?
He
I think it's-
goes now.
No.
Yeah, I think it's when issued, I think, right?
When issue? Cool.
When you nominate, you can treat him as this as a 1 pip and remove up to 2 wounds and any number of poison and immobilized tokens from Maul. When Maul activates, he recovers. So, yeah. So he gets the bonus effects.
Double
here.
aim, shoot him.
All right, so Maul does have to swing out of this combat or push and swing or do some things.
1, 2, 3, and then how many guys do I have left? I only have 2 left, so I get 1, 2.
All right, so big shot coming in here from the Black Suns first.
Spend
Into Din.
first aim.
Precise. Oh, that's
Okay.
not what Anthony wanted to see, or what Jace wanted to see. So it'll be 6. Do you remove 1 for?
No, blast.
Oh, never mind. It's because he's out range 1. You're out range 1 there, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool, he's dead.
Not enough. No Whistling Birds.
Okay. I will aim and smack Maul.
Aim and smack Maul. Another
Another
crit.
crit.
3 crits in a row. Maul's just getting pummeled here by.
Rebel troopers.
Yep. Oh,
Oh,
made a
finally
save
saw
there.
it.
Made a save.
Darn. End of the line, buddies.
Okay. These guys are gonna shoot him again.
He's dead. But so we're gonna shoot his corpse.
I'll, Luke hologram, Luke
these
standing in front of the
guys.
AT-ATs.
Why would you do that?
Because I don't want that.
You should kill the one guy, push the other guy who's activated out,
I will.
and then just run them all away.
I will. First,
Kill the Mark II.
I want to get one of those off so I can aim shoot the Mark II.
There you
All
go.
right, aim shot in the Mark II. It's a full Mark
So-
II. Just FYI.
5 in. Yeah, 5 in a red. Got an aim. Fortunately, 2 surges there. Spend
That's a
1
miss.
surge. Yeah.
That's a miss.
Heavy
And
cover.
that is heavy cover, so 3.
So
Can't
die,
kill the Mark II. Mark II is nigh unkillable.
But he'll
here.
take 2 wounds, so half dead. I will immediately go with that after Mark II and shoot you back.
Shots back.
1 crit. You
Dodge
can
it.
dodge it, and I didn't roll for my suppression. Not that because it doesn't matter. Keeps it though.
Yeah. All right, back to Anthony.
Okay.
As we grind to a halt
Okay,
here,
go
and
with Maul, so I'll attack
do
the
the
guy who
turn
didn't go
forward
yet.
there.
Cool.
Kill him.
Yep. He's dead.
nasty. That's a pierce. Several times.
And then
Over probably.
recover. Well, first I'll get my dodge, then recover.
Yep.
Push
I,
him.
I think you just, Anthony, I don't think you really need to, because witch magic, you recover.
Oh, right, it recovers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. So it's all right. So I will recover at the end anyway. Or I can't do recover twice.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
But just double move to the objective. What am I going to do? He's activated, so you're go.
Okay. Move this last unit onto the middle and shoot that lonely guy.
Kill.
Might get the full tabling here.
Yep.
Poor rebels.
Not to be denied.
Well, rebels just don't throw enough dice. I love IG-11, but he just doesn't work.
Jace, you could always concede and deny Anthony the tabling here.
5. He did.
That goes away. There's 1 model and 2 wounds remaining.
Yep.
It's not too late to change your vote.
Actually, I'll go with these ones who have the better shot.
I hope Bernard's gone to bed. There's no reason that he needs to live with this nightmare.
Yeah, just aim shoot. Because it'll be heavy cover either way.
All right, heavy cover into the Mark II.
7. Spend the game. Well, bad roll.
Oh, that's your first one in a while, though,
Heavy
Anthony.
cover 2.
First one in a
All
while.
you need.
Oh, wait.
Fail both? Yep, dead.
Okay.
There it goes.
All right, and that is the good riddance to the partisan terrorists, as Dustin comes in with a timely.
Welcome to
Chat.
Legion. If you want to play Rebels, this is what happens.
I mean, Dustin told you earlier, non Luke rebels. What were you thinking? So, all right, folks.
After what they did to Jedi, it's like Luke is terrible. He's the most overpriced piece of garbage in the game.
Fair. You might not be wrong there. So.
Yeah, him and Dooku are rough.
All right, folks, look at that. We got an hour 35 episode in the books for you. A nice quick one tonight. Good way to come back in. We weren't late, and we got it in the books. Maybe even our East Coast folks got to take that one in. So Sunday night fights a lot bloodier than Friday night fights, it turns out. So, but we want to thank everyone for coming in. If we didn't get to the sponsor screens, let me just jump over there quickly. Back to basics. Give them a shout out, Aaron. Of course, good friend of mine down in Australia, so go check him out. Doing a movement trays, not movement trays, army trays. So we did up for a private customer, so go check that out. I don't know if it's going to become a regular product, but it was very, very cool. Army trays is certainly something you can definitely utilize for a number of games. So go check Aaron out at Back to Basics, as well as War on Game Studios. Thank you for the intro music as well as some of the interlude music as well. So go check them out, and we do thank them for the music and the shout outs. In terms of, shouting out to us and asking if we wanted some, which we did. We appreciate that. And then, of course, one last shout out here. This is where we play at, guys, the studio. Like I said, the Patreon is the main thing. So if you guys like what we're doing, that's the best way to support the channel for sure. We are about 80% of the way there to adding some new equipment, one being the PTZ camera, as well as the wireless mics that we want to get for the fellas here. I know you guys can hear them, but even more of that action, that heavy breathing that happens in those stressful moments. So if you guys want to help us out, it's the trainstudio2019@gmail.com. That's a direct donation. But like I said, go check out the Patreon. Consider becoming a subscriber. Check it out. You get every bit of past content that's ever been made, as well as all the future stuff. So we do appreciate you guys doing both of those. But hanging out with us, that's the main thing. We appreciate that all the same. All right, guys, I'm going to bid you adieu. Thanks, Adam. Fast game night for everyone. So thanks, Adam, for that, and saying good night to everyone. It was a fun game. I agree, Sean. It was well, quick and bloody. That's kind of the early prediction, and I think running those two lists at each other, that was about to happen. Pikes are super deadly if they can get their guns going. They don't love to be close, and unfortunately, Din and IG weren't able to kind of crest that centerpiece and press into them enough. I think that would have changed the complexity of the game for sure. But IG didn't roll any saves, and Din kind of got hung out there. And when that land speeder dropped when it did, and losing that activation was big. I know Anthony lost an activation as well, but I think he was in the position to lose them and keep them safe, versus Din was in a position to lose an activation and really be hung out to dry. So it is what it is, and that sometimes happens. So we'll catch you guys next week. So it'll be another 5 days till we're back. We'll have a regular Friday night episode. Again, no podcast on Tuesday, but go give last week's episode a listen, especially if you want to hear our thoughts on this business with the invites and how that's all being handled. So I won't give any spoilers like the Ahsoka show. No spoilers. But go give it a listen. I think it's worthwhile. So thanks a lot, guys, and have a great evening. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.